I just learned the difference between Entwine and Merge in Grasshopper, and in this video, I'll be showing you the difference between these two components so that you're not confusing them just like I did. As you see in my Grasshopper screen and Rhino screen, there are a few different stuff. The first thing you may see, I have a bunch of curves here within different layers. This is really important for us to start with. So the first thing is, what is Entwine? Entwine is a component where you have a bunch of different curves or a bunch of different information, and you connect them without breaking their data structure. So in this curve component, I contain all these curves that are black. I connect it to here. I connect this one to here. Since I don't need the third one, I can delete this. And I can connect a data param viewer. And what I see in my param viewer, I see that I have seven red curves and 6 black curves. And I see that data structure in my branches as well. And if you look at the param viewer, what I started to see, I do have 2 branches. It doesn't know how many pieces we have in these indices, or in these branches. So if I come back here, you see it's only showing us how many branches we have, and we can track that down by using a param viewer. But if I want to extrude these, right? If I get a Z vector, let's say unit Z, and I can connect this to, I don't know, maybe 200. And I started to see that I have extruded them with 200, all of them, right? But what if I have another kind of information that I want to use for the red ones? Let's say I want to go with maybe 2000. If I connect this here, you see, it doesn't understand. Therefore, it kind of puts these two in a weird way. So we have this guy, these two are being impacted because these are the first items in these 2 branches, all right? However, if I want to have 2 different extrusions for 2 different lists, 2 different branches, I need to come over here and say graft. When I say graft to this, now my second list is being affected by this slider, whereas my first list is being impacted or affected by this slider. So in short, Entwine is basically enabling you to put multiple lists into one single component. And if you right click to this, you will see that it says flatten inputs. And if you right click to that, again, it turns into graft. You can say flatten inputs, and you see the changes in the data structure here. Okay, so this is how you use Entwine. And if you want to access this Grasshopper file, join my free school community with the link in description, and you'll get it with the corresponding post in my community. But what about merge? So if we get a merge component, all right, what this does, merge basically takes everything and connects them or merges the information that we provide. So if we take the same example, but this time maybe we just copy these and put them here. I just refabricate the same thing. So set multiple curves for this, set multiple curves for this. So when I connect this guy and this guy, we can remove this. And if I connect data or param viewer, what I see now, instead of having 2 lists or 2 branches, I have only 1 branch which has 13 elements inside of it. So it basically takes out all the data structure within that list and merges them all together. There is no difference between these two by connected to a merge component, or pulling out another curve component and putting them together. You see the results will be the same, okay? So if you want to keep the data structure within the lists that has multiple items in it, please use Entwine. If you don't care about that, you can use Merge. And as you see, we have the same results. But Merge is not useful? No, it's very useful, especially when you are trying to put two things in an order. For instance, if I want to get a curve, two curve components, let's say this is one curve, this is the other curve. And let's say I want to have a boundary surface in between. So boundary surface would take this one and turns into a curve, surface takes this smaller one and turns that into a surface, right? And if I connect this and then connect this, it basically creates a surface in between these two. But sometimes it may be difficult for you to remember in which order you use this. Therefore, you may want to use merge to be able to remember the order of the items that you are merging together. So whenever you go back to this, you'll remember this. This is especially very important if you're using list item, okay? Because like, let's say if you want to get a few points, okay? So let's say 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I want to use point input for this and set multiple points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and connect this, you see the point 0 is this. So if I want to get the merge component here, I may want to say, okay, the first item in the list, second and the third. So I want to take this first item in the list, then the second item in the list, or then the third item in the list and the fourth item in the list. And I want to connect these as a polyline. And when you connect these 2 to 3 together, you see you get a triangulation. So if you're dealing with points, merge component can be really powerful, especially when it's combined with list item. And obviously, if you want to close this one, you can put a toggle in it, and then you can say true to this, and you get a triangle. So if you are serious learning in Grasshopper, I have 5 one-on-one spots to work with me to help you get the best out of Grasshopper for you and for your careers. Just go to the link in description, book a discovery call with me to say hi and to see if I can be helpful at any meaning to you and to your careers. So in short, if you want to use this list structures that you already have, like in this example with multiple curves in the list, please use Entwine. It doesn't ruin the data structure. If you want to remember the order of the things while you're merging them, merges or connecting them or joining them together in terms of the list, merge is a great component. Also, merge is great to remember the order of the connected outputs within a Grasshopper script. Thanks for watching this. I hope it's going to help you, and I'll see you in the next one.